watching these videos, whatever we all the subject teachers are keeping as a study material for you, because what you are doing, what you are studying, how much efforts you are right nowadays are taking for study, that we cannot judge only by that one or two test by each faculty member. So it is expected that even though you missed that particular session or didn't get any concept in that session, so you're supposed to watch that video once and get it clear. Or additionally, the notes and the ppts already we have put on the study material, so everyone is requested to take benefit of that and just daily try to open the links whatever we have given in that study material web page. Okay, so let us start for today's session. So again, the same ppt here or the slide you can see in front of you, that is because the we are continuing the same one. So we are starting the unit number 3, that is how to program a microcontroller. So till now we have seen many times, repeated many of the times, that what is microcontroller, how it can be used as controller, which instructions are there, the hardware device, that is 8051. For example, we are studying in this subject. There are so many other devices are also there, like PIC and 8031, 8059 and all that. But from that, it is chosen for your syllabus, that is the 8051. So we have to concentrate on this 8051. The functioning, the controlling by all the controllers is the same, but only the hardware connections, the few of the syntax for instructions, that may get vary 1 or 2% here and there. Otherwise, all other things is same, applicable for all the microcontrollers. So that is the one thing we should remember always. So as we have seen the various categories of addressing modes, they are used for writing the code. They are used for writing the code or the program, as well as we have seen the 40 pin IC named 8051, in which major role is of port. Is it? 4 ports are there. Each one is of 8-bit. Each one is of 8-bit capacity, or the 8 pins capacity. So 32 pins went in that through ports only. So what is the port contents? So port 1 is ideal one. That is, no other sub function is allotted to port 1. So as I told, so always keep that the pinout and the instruction set in front of you or with you, so that we can compare, or we can just toggle and check it out, that whatever you are hearing, so how it is going to be there. So this 40 pin in that 32 pins went for ports, in that the port 1 is having 8 pins which are not having any additional function, because as you are knowing, the port 0 and port 2 are used for the addressing purpose. That is, when you are connecting the external memory, so these address lines are being used. Otherwise, these ports can be used as simple IO pins. that is input output pins, which can be used for interfacing of external peripheral, like what we are going to learn in this unit, that is how to interface the LED, how to interface the buzzer in that way. Beyond that, the port 3. Beyond that, the port 3, which is having the multiple sub functions. That is what the we have seen the SFRs or the interrupts. They all are coming in that category. So what is the interrupt? Theory part we have learned, but how to apply the interrupt, how that program is going to be shifted from one location to other, that is from main program to subroutine and back subroutine to main program. So that we have to see in this unit. So one more instruction just I want to give as I remember right now. Afterwards, if I might get forget. From next week, the practicals we are going to start. So you will say how it is and what it is, but yes, so we are planning to just start one day, one practical. That is the demo of that. Okay, what type of practicals it is there in each and every subject and how it is to be conducted physically. That is, we are doing here physically, and you can see the demo of that, so that you can just compare and get idea what you are learning or what is the its practical use. So that's why we are thinking to start in the next week, that is the practical one session every day. So that is the one instruction. Okay, so come back to the session. So as usual, we will have the first slide, that is this syllabus. This is what we are going to learn in this one, the unit. So today we will see the first point, that is the mechanics of programming. Means what is the concept of programming, what is the history of programming, and how we can use the programming for 8051. And before that, we will go with that the quiz, instructions, and mechanics of programming. These are the today's content. We will see how much we can cover it. So in quiz, few instructions I have given here. So if you have noted down yesterday, if you have given attention yesterday, if you have looked after the lecture on the internet or in some notes, if you have gone through it, so I need the meaning or the working of these instructions. Even though we have not used in program or in codes these instructions, but we have studied and we are aware of that these instructions are for what purpose. So in chat box, I am expecting what you are remembering or what you are knowing about these instructions. Few of the instructions are look like the same one, but a slight change is there in the syntax. So what is that change and what does it mean? So I am expecting from you all that you should know that what is that change. So 6 instructions are given. So you can start writing what you are getting from these instructions. Additionally, definitely I am going to explain each and every instruction, even though you are not getting or the difference that you are not able to find out. So I will tell here. But at least whatever you are thinking, just put in the chat box. I am waiting for that. So from voice side also I am expecting few of the answer. Gauri, Gayatri, just participate and try to give the answer. Mangesh, Manju, Nasreen, Omkar. So just by sitting ideal and hearing this all, that is not enough actually. So trying to give the answers to this, even though it is wrong one or whatever you are thinking, so it is expected to be put in the chat box so that I will get that key how much you got and what the additional things I supposed to do and which things I have to repeat. Okay, so the answers whatever I got, so okay, fine. They have learned a lot about this. Daily they are giving some time for this subject. Okay, all has written the correct answer, but what will be the more correct, that I will tell today. How we can, because this whatever you have written, so either they are the sentences from the book or the earlier PPTs, but in your language what you got from that, so that is expected to be right in that, so that I will get that ki, actually you got the things and what actually this instruction is going to done, so you understand that. So for example, this the third answer, that is decimal adjust accumulator. So that is the what, as it is been put here, but what exactly it is doing, how it is going to adjust the accumulator data, so that is to be understand by each and everyone. The sixth answer what I got, that add direct byte to the accumulator. So what is the meaning she understand, I don't know, but I will put here my comment, then you just match whatever you are thinking, so is it is the correct one or something different. I hope all the boys are here and they are listening. Okay, so first just I will read the all these instructions, then one by one we will see, because today also we are going to cover the remaining types or the examples of the instructions and what they are doing, how they are doing. Today I am going to share one handwritten sheet PDF to you, in which all 111 instruction it has been noted in that, and their functions and a brief summary of each instruction, so everyone has to go through that. So after the lecture, that I will share on your study material page, so please check that. Okay, now at a point this first instruction is add a comma aryan. Second, add a comma at the rate aryan. Third instruction, that is da space a. Fourth one, dec space aryan. Fifth one, add A, comma, hash 22H. And the sixth one, add A, comma, 22H. So in this, we can see that the first two and last two, they are the maximally the same instructions. Then what is the difference that you try to give in the answer, but in more detail we will see in the next slide. And this is what the more correct answers for all these instructions. So first instruction, that is add data in RN, means RN stands for the R0 to R7 normally. So this is the general syntax it was given. So R0 to R7, any register will be there. So whatever the data in that register, that is going to be add with data in the accumulator, because accumulator is also a register. In that, whatever the data is there, so that data and that Rn data, so they are going to be get added. And whatever the result is there of this addition, so that is going to be stored in accumulator. Got it? Means whatever the earlier data of accumulator was there, so it will get cleared. It will get overwrite. Just remember this thing. So this is the answer for the first instruction, and that was the add a rn. Second is also the same one, only the at the rate is written. So what is the difference between that? So you just find out in the answer. Read carefully so that you will get the exactly difference between these two. Add data at address, which is stored in RN. That is only the change. In last instruction, RN मधला डेटा डायरेक्ट होता, परंतु इथं RN मध्ये एक ऍड्रेस स्टोअर केलेला आहे आणि त्या ऍड्रेसवरचा डेटा, त्याची ऍडिशन अक्युमुलेटरच्या डेटा बरोबर होते. सो ऍट द रेट मीन्स इनडायरेक्ट. म्हणजेच काय तर आर्यन मध्ये ऍड्रेस स्टोअर केलेला आहे, त्या ऍड्रेसवर जो डेटा आहे त्याची बेरीज अक्युमुलेटर मधल्या डेटाशी करा. सो दिस इज व्हॉट द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस इन्स्ट्रक्शन. And at the last, that is the result store in the accumulator itself. That is common one everywhere, where the left hand side the a is written in opcode, so the result will be stored there itself. So got it, the difference between these two. Then the third, DAA. So many has given the answer, try to give the answer, but what exactly it means, ki decimal adjust accumulator. So DAA, A stands for the accumulator. So read this, what it is given, the exact brief explanation for that instruction. काय करते ती instruction? Convert binary result to BCD. Convert binary result to BCD. So from that we will come to know that this DAA, this instruction is used in the BCD addition. Used in the BCD addition. So again the same way, that is if you are remembering the concept from the digital techniques, that is the BCD addition. What is the difference between the binary and the BCD? That you should remember, you should recall. And what are the rules for addition in BCD if the numbers are in BCD? And the thing is that whatever the result we are getting in this 8051, they are in binary form. So to convert, if you want in a BCD form, so this instruction is to be used, DAA. So what exactly it is doing? So that is given in the bracket. That is, it is adding 6. 0110 means 6. It is going to add the 6 in the lower 4 bits because the accumulator size is 8 bit, upper 4 bit, lower 4 bit. So whatever the answer comes of binary addition, so in that it is going to store, or it will add the 6. So this 6, it is been added in the lower 4 bits, that is LSB side. That is what, how to convert the binary answer into BCD answer in simple way. Convert the binary answer into BCD answer. This DAA instruction is been used. Then the next one, that is the DECRN. So decrement value in RN by 1. So this again the RN may be R0 to R7. तर त्या रजिस्टर मध्ये जी व्हॅल्यू आहे ती एक न डिक्रीमेंट होईल. So this is what the fourth. Fifth one, that is the add a hash 22. So again this hash is indicating the immediate, means after the hash whatever it is written, so it will be treated as data. Means here 22 is treated as data value. Got it? So see the explanation for this command instruction. Add 22h with data in accumulator. So A stands for the accumulator. So direct addition, 22 plus whatever the data it is there in accumulator. Again the same, that is store the result in accumulator. So then what is the difference between these two, fifth and sixth? If hash is not there, so meaning of that will become add data at address 22h. This is the only change. पाचव्या इन्स्ट्रक्शन मध्ये डायरेक्ट डेटा होता, इथं 22 will be treated as address. की 22 ह्या ऍड्रेस वर मेमरी मध्ये जो डेटा आहे त्याची ऍडिशन अक्युमुलेटर मधल्या डेटाशी कर and store the result in definitely in accumulator. So this is what the meaning of these instructions, whatever we have seen yesterday. So accordingly you just fit in mind that what is the difference, minor difference between these all, and definitely refer the document what we are going to see, or probably I am going to share it after this session to you. So this is what all about quiz. So we will go with that the remaining part of the instructions. So I think the yesterday or in the last session we have started the branching instruction. So I hope you all are just having the paper and pen. So just in your language start to note down, because these all the instructions are very important for writing the program. Because the if I will tell ki write a program for addition, so that time the logic is in there in our mind, because all we has did the C programming, or we all are knowing about the C programming. की पहिल्यांदा एक डेटा घ्या, नंतर दुसरा डेटा घ्या, त्या दोघांची ऍडिशन करा, त्या दोघांची ऍडिशन जे उत्तर येईल ते तिसऱ्या व्हेरिएबल मध्ये स्टोअर करा आणि ते व्हेरिएबल किंवा आन्सर डिस्प्ले करा. हे झालं लॉजिक. दिस इज कॉल्ड अल्गोरिथम, की हाऊ टू डू दॅट और हाऊ टू परफॉर्म दॅट ऑपरेशन. But every device is having its own specific criteria. जर तुम्ही प्रोग्राम मशीन लँग्वेज मध्ये लिहिलात That is what we are going for the first point in this unit. So there is no need of just remembering these all instruction, because the any hardware in electronics, it is made up of semiconductors, and the semiconductors mainly they are using or getting the language of zeros and ones. Digital language they are knowing, that is zeros and ones. So for that, if you are capable of writing the code in binary, so definitely no need to remember these all 111 instructions. But that is not possible for a human being to remember the binary of for each of the instruction. That is for all 111 instructions. So that's why this English mnemonic we have find out, that is it is decided and we are using for writing the program. And once this program is written, so compiler is playing the main role to convert this program into machine language. Compiler is playing the role of converting the English program, that is what you are writing in English mnemonic, into the machine code, that is the binary code. So compiler is very important in each and every case. So that we will see. So before that, just take a quick review of all this, the whatever we have stopped here. So yesterday we have seen that the RET and RETI. So next we will go for the AJMP, that is jump to the address 11. That is absolute jump. That is the description in short they have given, but what exactly it is doing, की मेन प्रोग्राम मधून सब रुटीनला जा. मग सब रुटीनचा ऍड्रेस पाहिजे ना आपल्याला, त्याशिवाय कसं जाणार. सो दिस 11 डिजिट ऍड्रेस, 11 डिजिट ऍड्रेस म्हणजे 2^11, 2^11 म्हणजे 2K, 2 किलोबाईट पर्यंत जर आपण मेमरी अटॅच केली असेल त्या हार्डवेअरला, तर त्याच्यातल्या ऍड्रेस ऍक्सेस करायसाठी किंवा त्याच्यातल्या प्रोग्रामचा ऍड्रेसवर जाण्यासाठी ही इन्स्ट्रक्शन वापरली जाते, ए जम्प, दॅट इज अब्सोल्यूट जम्प. अशी सेम आहे लॉंग जम्प. जर तुम्ही 64 किलोबाईट एखादा डिव्हाइस जोडला असेल, मेमरी जोडली असेल आणि त्यातला तुम्हाला प्रोग्राम फेच करायचा आहे, तर तुम्हाला एल जम्प ऍड्रेस 16. आता हे ऍड्रेस 16 इज अ सिंटॅक्स ओनली. एक्झॅक्टली द ऍड्रेस तिथं येईल की 2000H, 4000H अशा प्रकारे. ज्यावेळेस आपण एक्झाम्पल बघू, दॅट टाइम वी विल सी दॅट. सो दीज आर द सिंटॅक्स. नंतर एस जम्प REL. So this REL, it is stands for the relative address. Relative address म्हणजे, as we know that all these instructions are using the internal RAM while executing. तर इंटरनल रॅम मधल्याच एखाद्या लोकेशन वर जंप मारायची असेल, that is the short jump, SJMP. So this instruction is going to be used, that is SJMP. त्यानंतर jump at the rate A plus DPTR. So A stands for accumulator, DPTR stands for data pointer. तर ह्या दोघांची ऍडिशन करायची आणि जो ऍड्रेस येईल, कारण ऍट द रेट मीन्स इनडायरेक्ट, तर ए प्लस DPTR जो ऍड्रेस येईल त्या ऍड्रेसवर जम्प करायची, दॅट इज इनडायरेक्ट जम्प. सो दिस इज द जम्प which is used when external memory is attached to the device. The next are the groups. So JZ, JNZ, JC, JNC, JB, JNB, JBC, like that. So what is the meaning of these So I will just give the brief idea of all this. So JZ is nothing but jump to the address, because JZ is not only the instruction. The next one, this one is also part of instruction, that is JZREL, JNZREL. So this REL nothing but relative address. In the same internal RAM, if you want to jump to that address, so this JZREL can be used. So what is the meaning of this JZ? So jump to the address when A is equal to 0. म्हणजे accumulator मधला डेटा जर 0 असेल तर ह्या ऍड्रेस वर जंप कर. कुठल्या? सो इट इज रिटन इन दिस REL. REL च्या ठिकाणी ज्यावेळेस ऍक्च्युअली एक्झाम्पल असेल त्यावेळेस मग 88H 72H काही असू शकल. 8 बिटचा ऍड्रेस तिथं असू शकल. 8 बिटच का हो? बिकॉज whatever the RAM it is available with 8051, so that is maximum of 256 KB, or only bytes, not KB, it is in the byte. So for that 256 means 2 raised to 8. So that's why the 8-bit address can be possible with this for jump JZ. And opposite to that, jump if accumulator is not 0. म्हणजे accumulator मधलं उत्तर जर 0 नसल तर जंप कर. So this is what the meaning of this instruction. Similarly, JC आणि JNC. Jump if carry flag is set. कॅरी फ्लॅग जर 1 झाला असेल तर जंप कर. मग आता हा कॅरी फ्लॅग सेट म्हणजे 1 कधी होईल हा पहिला प्रश्न. दुसरा प्रश्न, हा कॅरी फ्लॅग असतो कुठे? वेअर इज इट्स लोकेशन ऑफ दिस कॅरी फ्लॅग? सो दॅट इज यू सपोज टू रिमेंबर. सो आर यू रिमेंबरिंग? If yes, then just recall that कॅरी फ्लॅग कधी येतो तर ज्यावेळेस ऍडिशन होते आणि जर 8 बिट ऍडिशन असेल तर 9वी बिट जर आली 1, सो दॅट टाइम वी आर कॉलिंग की कॅरी आलेला आहे. दॅट इज कॅरी फ्लॅग हॅज टू सेट. मग याचं लोकेशन कुठे आहे तर PSW मध्ये. जर आठवलं असेल तर PSW, that is program status word. त्याच्यामध्ये leftmost bit it is allocated for carry, or it is known as the carry bit. तिथं जर 1 असेल तर जंप कर, असा याचा अर्थ आहे. आणि कॅरी फ्लॅग इज नॉट सेट म्हणजे तिथं जर 0 असेल तर JNC, तिथं जर 0 असेल तर त्या रिलेटिव्ह ऍड्रेसवर जंप कर. दॅट इज JNC. दोन्हीसाठी इन्स्ट्रक्शन आहे. जर कॅरी 1 असेल तर जंप कर, त्यासाठी वरची इन्स्ट्रक्शन. जर कॅरी नसेल तर जंप कर, त्यासाठी खालची इन्स्ट्रक्शन. दॅट इज JNC, लाईक दिस. Similarly, the next two, that is jump if direct bit is set. Direct bit is set. तर ह्याचा अर्थ काय तर एखादी बिट आपण मेमरी ॲलोकेशन मध्ये बघितलं की काही काही रेजिस्टर्स बिट ॲड्रेसेबल रेजिस्टर आहेत. म्हणजे एखादी पर्टिक्युलर बिट ला आपण प्रोग्राम करू शकतो. मग ती 1 करायची का 0 करायची, सो दॅट डिपेंड्स ऑन अस. सो फॉर दॅट these instructions are valuable. That is JB, bit आणि REL. म्हणजेच काय की त्या बिटचा डेटा जर 1 असेल त्या बिटचा डेटा जर 1 असेल तर REL म्हणजे ह्या ऍड्रेसवर शिफ्ट करा. So like this, it is the JB, it is the bit there. Opposite to that, जर ती बिट 0 असेल तर जम्प कर कुठे, तर REL, दॅट इज रिलेटिव्ह ऍड्रेस. त्या रॅम मधल्याच एखाद्या ऍड्रेसवर जम्प कर. दिस इज व्हॉट जम्प इफ नो बिट, म्हणजे त्या बिटला 0 व्हॅल्यू असेल तर. So the meaning of that. Then next one, that is the JBC. That is jump if direct bit is set and clear bit. म्हणजे जर 1 केलेली आहे ती बिट, जी कुठली, आता कुठल्या कुठल्या बिट्स आहेत ऍड्रेसेबल. सो फॉर दॅट वी शुड गो फॉर द PSW, दॅट इज प्रोग्राम स्टेटस वर्ड. त्याच्यामध्ये कॅरी आहे, ऑक्झिलरी कॅरी आहे, ओव्हरलोड आहे, फ्लॅग आहे. सो हे जे पर्टिक्युलर बिट्स आहेत तर त्या आपण सेट किंवा रिसेट करू शकतो. आणि काही काही वेळेस प्रोग्राम मध्येच फ्लो मध्ये त्या बिट कधी 1 होतात, कधी 0 होतात. आणि मग ती कंडिशन की जर ती बिट 0 असेल तर इकडे जा, जर 1 असेल तर इकडे जा. सो फॉर दॅट such instructions we are going to use. After that the CJNE हा ग्रुपच आहे एक 4 इन्स्ट्रक्शनचा. CJNE, 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 CJNE. पण फक्त फरक काय आहे याच्यात, तर कुठं हॅश आहे, कुठं हॅश नाहीये, कुठं अक्युमुलेटर आहे तर कुठं रेजिस्टर आहे. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट द डिपेंडिंग ऑन ऍड्रेसिंग मोड, this particular right hand side data is changed. Addressing modes. So let us see the first one. CJNE A comma direct comma REL. Got it? So what is the meaning of this? Jump to the relative address when A is equal to data stored in direct address. This feels a little complicated, but try to understand. I will just explain the Marathi also. CJNE instruction काय करते, तर जम्प टू द रिलेटिव्ह, म्हणजे सगळ्यात लास्टला जे आहे तो ऍड्रेसच आहे. जम्प टू दिस ऍड्रेस, REL ऍड्रेस वर जा. कधी, तर ज्या वेळेस A इज इक्वल टू डायरेक्ट, म्हणजे मधल्या 2 बिट. A इज इक्वल टू डायरेक्ट म्हणजे A मधला डेटा आणि हा डायरेक्ट ऍड्रेसवरचा डेटा जर मॅच होत असेल तर जम्प टू REL, असा ह्याचा अर्थ आहे. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट इज, सॉरी, नॉट इक्वल. सो इट इज रॉंगली आय हॅव रिटन. सो इट इज नॉट इक्वल. जर A मधला डेटा आणि डायरेक्ट ऍड्रेसवरचा डेटा इक्वल नसल, because this NE stands for not equal. हा जर डेटा सेम नसेल तर ह्या रिलेटिव्हला ऍड्रेसवर जम्प कर. सिमिलरली खालची इन्स्ट्रक्शन, जम्प टू द REL when A मधला डेटा आणि हॅश डेटा, म्हणजे हा डायरेक्ट डेटा दिलेला आहे, हा डायरेक्ट डेटा जर मॅच होत नसेल तर जम्प कर. तशीच खालची इन्स्ट्रक्शन, जम्प टू द REL कधी, तर रेजिस्टर मधला डेटा आणि दिलेला डेटा, हॅश म्हणल्यावर डायरेक्ट डेटा दिलेला आहे, तर हा डेटा जर मॅच होत नसेल तर जम्प कर. आणि त्याच्यासारखी सगळ्यात खालची इन्स्ट्रक्शन, दॅट इज CJNE @RI, म्हणजे जम्प टू द REL कधी, तर RI म्हणजे इट मे बी R0 to R7. मग ह्या ऍड्रेसवरचा डेटा, स्टँड्स फॉर ऍड्रेस ऑफ, RI मध्ये जो ऍड्रेस आहे त्याच्यावरचा डेटा आणि हॅश डेटा म्हणजे डायरेक्ट डेटा दिलेला आहे, हे जर 2 मॅच होत नसतील तर जम्प टू द REL, लाईक दिस. So for all four instructions are the same. A little change is there in the nominations. Similarly, D, J and Z, RN, REL. तर काय ह्याचा अर्थ? Decrement the register and jump if not 0. If not 0. That is important. म्हणजे रेजिस्टर मध्ये 10 आहे फॉर एक्झाम्पल. सो व्हॉट दिस इन्स्ट्रक्शन इज डुईंग? डिक्रीमेंट द रेजिस्टर. म्हणजे जो 10 डेटा आहे तो डिक्रीमेंट म्हणजे 9 होणार. मग इज इट द 0? इज इट 9 इज इक्वल टू 0? द आन्सर इज नो. सो आन्सर मॅच होत नाही म्हणून तो जम्प होणार. दॅट्स वाय इट विल गेट जम्प. असा त्याचा अर्थ. हे जर दुसरं एक्झाम्पल, इफ रेजिस्टर कंटेन्स 1, if register contains 1, so what this instruction is doing? It will decrement the register. म्हणजे 1 जर डिक्रीमेंट केलं बाय 1 तर उत्तर आलं 0. मग it is the 0, so it will not jump. It will go for the next instruction. जर 0 आलं तर नेक्स्ट इन्स्ट्रक्शनला जाणार. जर 0 नाही आलं तर त्या रिलेटिव्ह ऍड्रेसवर जम्प करणार. दॅट इज सब रुटीनला जम्प करणार. सो इन द सेम वे दॅट इज द सेकंड लास्ट, दॅट इज DJNZ, डायरेक्ट रिलेटिव्ह ऍड्रेस. म्हणजेच काय? तर इथं जो ऍड्रेस दिलेला आहे डायरेक्ट स्टँड्स फॉर ऍड्रेस. हा जो ऍड्रेस दिलेला आहे ह्या ऍड्रेसवर जो डेटा आहे तो एक न मायनस कर, दॅट इज डिक्रीमेंट कर, आणि तो जर 0 नाही आला तर जम्प कर, आणि 0 आला तर कंटिन्यू. मग पुढची इन्स्ट्रक्शनला जा. मग जम्प नको करू, सब रुटीनला नको जाऊ, असा त्याचा अर्थ आहे. म्हणजे सगळे नॉट इक्वल ला इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स अवेलेबल आहेत 8051 मध्ये. पण तुम्हाला जर इक्वल टू पाहिजे असेल तर काय लिहायला पाहिजे? तर हीच इन्स्ट्रक्शन वापरावी लागणार, परंतु त्या डेटाच्या व्हॅल्यूवर डिपेंड आहे की व्हॉट दॅट पर्टिक्युलर ऍड्रेस ऑर रजिस्टर विल कंटेन द डेटा. सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन दॅट जम्प होईल का नाही, दॅट विल बी डिसाइडेड. दॅट इज कॉल्ड ब्रँचिंग. तर ह्या ब्रँचिंगच्या अंडर एवढ्या सगळ्या इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स येतात. And the last one, that is the NOP, that is the no operation. It is used for introduction of delay. Instruction काहीच करत नाही ऍक्च्युअली, पण वापरली जाते कधी कधी. कशासाठी? तर डिले इन्सर्ट करण्यासाठी. So it is just used to introduce the delay in the program. So this is what all about branching instruction. Then come fast to the logical instruction. लॉजिकल मध्ये ठराविकच ऑपरेशन्स आहेत. आपल्याला एवढी मोठी लिस्ट दिसते, परंतु मॅक्झिमम दॅट इज द ग्रुप्स. इफ यू आर लुकिंग की 3, 3, 6 पहिले 6 एंडिंग साठी आहेत, पुढचे 6 ऑरिंग साठी आहेत, त्याच्या पुढचे 6 एक्सॉरिंग साठी आहेत. सो दिस आर द कॅटेगरीज ऑर द ग्रुपिंग दे हॅव मेड हिअर. ANL म्हणजे एंडिंग करायचं आहे, लॉजिकल एंडिंग करायचं आहे. कशा कशामध्ये? तर डेटा ऑफ A आणि डेटा ऑफ RN. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट द इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स डिस्क्रिप्शन इज गिवन हिअर. दॅट इज एंडिंग register with accumulator. Similarly, ending of this direct byte with accumulator. त्यानंतर ending of @RI म्हणजेच इनडायरेक्ट रॅम. म्हणजे काय? तर इथे फॉर एक्झाम्पल R1 घेतला आपण, तर R1 मध्ये जो ऍड्रेस आहे त्या ऍड्रेसवर जो डेटा आहे तो डेटा आणि accumulator चा डेटा ह्यांचं एंडिंग करायचं. So this is what the ending it is there. Then again the same way, that is the A and hash data म्हणजे direct data they have provided for the ending. So first 6 for ending, next 6 for ORing. Same way, all the mnemonics are the same one. If you are observing, only instead of ending it is the ORing, and same for the XORing also. So as per the need of application or the program, we supposed to use these logical operations. So in this logical operations, again few are different one, that is CLRA. CLRA म्हणजे काय? So if you are looking at the description, it's a simple clear the accumulator. म्हणजे accumulator म्हणजे जो काही डेटा आहे तो क्लिअर करून टाक. So this is the meaning of this one, CLRA. त्यानंतर CPL. CPL stands for complement. कॉम्प्लिमेंट म्हणजे इनव्हर्स करायचं. 1 असेल तर 0, 0 असेल तर 1. So what data? So data in the accumulator. Accumulator मध्ये 0 0 0 0 0 0 असेल. So after this instruction it will become 1 1 1 1 1 1 like this. Got it? The next one, that is the RLA. RLA, that is rotate left. What to rotate? That is the data in the accumulator. Data in the accumulator, it has to rotate to the left. म्हणजे काय की एक बिट लेफ्टला सरकणार, दुसरी त्याच्या लेफ्टला, तिसरी त्याच्या लेफ्टला, आणि मग जी MSB आहे सगळ्यात शेवटची ती कुठे जाणार? ती परत फिरून LSB ला येणार. असं लेफ्टला रोटेशन झालं. सो दॅट इन्स्ट्रक्शन इज नोन ॲज द RLA. आता पुढची इन्स्ट्रक्शन बघा, सेम आहे, RLCA. म्हणजे काय तर अज्युम द कॅरी अल्सो. म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली द रेजिस्टर्स कॅपॅसिटी इज ऑफ 8 बिट, आणि 9वी बीट जी आहे ती कॅरी पकडली जाते. मग इन्स्ट्रक्शन आहे RL म्हणजे रोटेट लेफ्ट. मग MSBतला डेटा कुठे जाणार तर कॅरी मध्ये जाणार, आणि कॅरी मधला डेटा हा LSB मध्ये जाणार. समजताय? MSBतला डेटा कॅरी मध्ये आणि कॅरी मधला डेटा हा LSB मध्ये जाणार. सो दॅट इज व्हॉट RLCA. Similar to that, RR and RRC. Rotate right. Rotate right. Accumulator मध्ये 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 असेल तर रोटेट राईट. तर काय होणार आफ्टर दिस इन्स्ट्रक्शन? 0 1 0 0 0 0 0. म्हणजे एक एक बिटनं राईटला तो शिफ्ट होणार. आणि सेम फॉर RRC, म्हणजे कॅरी मधला जो डेटा आहे तो MSBत जाणार, आणि LSBतला डेटा हा कॅरी मध्ये जाणार. क्लॉकवाइज म्हणजे रोटेट राईट इन द सेन्स, इन अदर वे वी कॅन रिमेंबर दॅट इज क्लॉकवाइज. असा डेटा शिफ्ट होणार एक एक बिटनं. And last instruction in this category, that is the swap. Swap is nothing but swaps the nibbles within the accumulator. म्हणजे टोटल 8 बिट, अप्पर 4 बिट आणि लोअर 4 बिट. तर अप्पर 4 बिट ह्या लोअर 4 बिट होतात, आणि लोअर 4 बिट आर बिकम्स अप्पर 4 बिट. That is called the swapping. Higher 4 bit becomes lower, and lower 4 bits become upper. So in this way the swapping instruction is there for this logical. So the next, that is the Boolean one. So quickly we will take a little 5 minutes for completion of this, so that in the next lecture we will move towards the next point. So you also go do the study of these all instructions. So quickly I will take a review. CLRC, C म्हणजे कॅरी फ्लॅग, कशात असतो? PSW मध्ये असतो. तर तो क्लिअर करायचा आहे. क्लिअर करायचा म्हणजे काय? तर 0 करायचा आहे. तर त्यासाठी CLRC कमांड वापरली जाते. CLR बिट म्हणजे एखादी पर्टिक्युलर बिट, म्हणजे जर तुम्ही पोर्ट 1 घेतला तर त्यातली एक बिट म्हणजे P1.1, ती जर बिट तुम्हाला क्लिअर करायची असेल तर CLR बिट ही इन्स्ट्रक्शन वापरू शकता. म्हणजेच कशी? CLR P1.1 असं. तर पोर्ट 1 मधली पहिली बिट ही क्लिअर होऊन जाईल, म्हणजे 0 होईल. So in this way, the clear bit, this instruction been used. Opposite to this, set B. Set B space C म्हणजे कॅरी फ्लॅग सेट करायचा असेल तर. So this is what it is been used. Next one, that is the set B bit, similar to that one. की एखादी बिट तुम्हाला सेट करायची असेल म्हणजे 1 करायची असेल तर ही इन्स्ट्रक्शन वापरतात. त्यानंतर कॉम्प्लिमेंट C, कॉम्प्लिमेंट बिट in the same way. त्यानंतर ANL. So ANL stands for the ending. So this is what ANLC, bit. एंडिंग करायचं आहे. कशा कशाचं? तर कॅरी बिटचं आणि डायरेक्ट बिटचं. मग ही डायरेक्ट बिट कुठली तुम्ही देताल ती, P1.1 किंवा P2.1 किंवा P3.1, वॉट एव्हर इट इज देअर. सो दॅट यू कॅन ऍड ओव्हर हिअर. सिमिलर आहे, फक्त एक स्लॅश दिलेला आहे बघा इथं. सो दिस इज व्हॉट द ANLC स्लॅश बिट. दॅट इज व्हॉट एंडिंग करायचं आहे. कशाचं? तर कॉम्प्लिमेंट ऑफ बिट. म्हणजे जर ह्या बिटवर 1 असेल तर त्याचं 0 करायचं अँड एंडिंग विथ कॅरी फ्लॅग. सो वी विल सी द एक्झाम्पल्स ऑल्सो फॉर दॅट, and after that we will come to know this particular, or you can just check it out in the notes that how the examples can be written for such instruction. So like the ending, ORing is also there. So C comma bit or C comma slash bit. And the last two are the move C bit, that is bit मधला डेटा हा C मध्ये नाही. बिट मध्ये म्हणजे एकच बिट असणार आहे, मग तिथं 1 असेल किंवा 0 असेल. सो दॅट इज मूव टू द कॅरी फ्लॅग. जर बिट मध्ये 0 असेल तर कॅरी 0 होईल, बिट मध्ये 1 असेल तर कॅरी 1 होईल. लाईक दॅट. द अपोजिट ऑल्सो, शिफ्ट और मूव कॅरी टू बिट, म्हणजे कॅरी मधलाच डेटा तो बिट मध्ये टाका. In this way, these are the few Boolean instructions which can be used in the programming. So I hope this is what we have covered for today's session. So one more it has been remained, so that we will continue in the next session. So now you are requested to put your numbers, name in the chat box so that I will get the attendance. I will stop presentation. You can put the attendance and you can leave the session. Thank you.